Hello everybody, welcome back to Lobes Fails At, Episode 2, Salt and Sanctuary. So, we're going to continue from where we left off, heading farther and farther to the top of the tower. Alright. This is going to be an interesting one. So, after we scale these steps, you'll see the Sodden Knight. The first real boss of the game, let's call it. As you can see, he has a jump attack to start off with. Then he has a 2 slam. Oh yes. Then he has a move like that, where he electrocutes the ground. So, you just jump over it, usually. For the jump in the first phase, if you stay right underneath him, like right up next to him, he will just jump over you. Alright. So, very important, especially in boss fights in this game, you have to maintain your stamina. Oh yes. His punch down to the ground has a hitbox, so you have to be very cognizant about that. Now we use the red shards as to not waste our very potent healing items. Remember, his punch will hurt if you get... Alright, so now we've entered the second phase, when his eyes turn that shade of lightning, basically. You see all that? Instead of just stabbing, he stabs and slashes twice. And if he shows us he does this, then he jumps. So if you're too far away, he will destroy you. Alright, now it's time to use one of our hardy rolls. That's one of the only attacks you can get a nice hitbox in. Oh yes. As you can see, his combos get worse as the fight continues on. It's better to be safe than sorry in this fight. Ah yes. One of the biggest problems with this guy is his combos. It will catch the new players off guard. In fact, it's catching me off guard sometimes still. Like that delayed response. Think you can get in there and maybe attack once or twice? Nope. He will just slash you in the face like you're nothing. Almost. Don't now. Here. Then you go in the finish. That was the Sodden Knight. Not the best kill I have on him, not the worst, but nonetheless, he is vanquished. We get his ashes and the fortress key. Now, I wonder what I can do with that. Anyway, before we go and try to use that fortress key, let's figure out where our sanctuary is. We should probably go back, now that we have all this money and this salt, which is the money you're going to use for purchasing items from vendors. The salt is your main currency, which you're going to use to purchase things from, like, level ups, rather than material things like swords or healing items. So, if we continue on back to our sanctuary, quite a little bit of a trek here. But no. Wonder why I was walking slow there. Wanted to drop in for a little bit of another upgrade item there. That is very useful later on. So, level up. Actually, before we do that, let us go and crush our salt packets so we can get all the money that we have stored in our bank, basically. Those items are like mini banks. They store it for you, and if you die, you still have the item, so you don't lose it. We're going to level up to how we can here. So we're going to get to level 7, which is going to give us these things called black pearls. Now, you can use these black pearls on the skill tree. They are very useful. They allow you to get all the way over here, but depending on what you choose, they may cost more than one. So, but for now, we are going to first take this, so we can get another one of those healing items. Then we're going to take class 1 Berserker, and we're going to keep going until we, next level, are going to take this, class 2 Heavy Armor. Now, you might be wondering what this is, make offering. Well, if you offer a stone version or a idol version of a merchant will appear here, and you're able to purchase things off of him. But for now, we shall not do any of that. We shall wait until we get to the next sanctuary. Always make sure to turn around and block that, because he can hit you sometimes, and it's a little annoying. So, the natural response to these guys is just slashing them until they're dead, honestly. Nothing too out of the box. Pick up this item, just for now. It will be useful in a minute. We're gonna go across here. You see, that's why you always gotta block. But remember that key we picked up? Well, the fortress key. If we came here before we had that, it would say it was locked. But now, we can use the fortress key and enter. Or should I say exit. So, this is the first non-tutorial NPC you meet in the game. Let's talk to him, shall we? Greetings, traveler. Do you have a quest? Yes, I'm here to save the princess. Rescuing a princess? I haven't seen any princesses, but don't lose hope, friend. Anyway, it's good to have a quest. Would you like to know what my quest is? Sure. Excellent. My quest is to invade that castle to the east, defeat its guardians, and slay the dragon. Castles must be invaded, and dragons must be slain, mustn't they? Yes, they must, shall. See, we picked up a black pearl there. It's a little rare to pick up one, but when you do, just be grateful. It's nice little added bonus onto what levels you can use. Bats, again, deal them quickly or they can poison you. This obelisk thing here will be very important later, so keep that in mind. If we open this, we'll notice, hey, we're right back at the beginning in the festering banquet. It's a little shortcut if you want it. So, I always mess up this part a little bit. Nope. You have to jump so you don't grab the ledge. That's the one problem about it. Anyway, let's go talk to this guy, shall we? Hello, friend. Trinkets to sell, trinkets for coin. Oh. Well, thank you. This is your main upgrade item that you're going to use for weapons. Very useful, but I'm not going to buy any as of right now, as we can find some. Or if we need it, we know where he is. Alright, once you get over here, you are rewarded with a soldier spear. Now, if we look at this, you can see your scalings of weapons. Now, scalings are very important, as if you look at your character, you can see all your stats: strength, endurance, dexterity, willpower, magic, and wisdom. All weapons scale with something. Some of them have better scaling. Now, the higher scaling something has, the more damage it does if you have high stats. Let's say a dexterity scaling of C. That means the higher dexterity you have, the more damage it's going to do. Although it's not going to do as much as a dexterity scaling weapon, it will still do more damage due to your dexterity. Let's keep that in mind. But let's equip that spear in our second, just in case we need one to poke something. See that guy over there? He is not good business. If you walk over here, you will fall down in those pits, and you will regret it. So, let's use our newly acquired spear to keep him away from us, and stab him at a distance. Drop some money, let's go back and pick it up. A little bit treacherous there, but with a little bit of timing, a little bit of luck, you'll get past it easily. So, if we go up here, we can actually find a shortcut right back to the sanctuary. That will also be useful later. But for now, let us descend. And so we reach the Village of Smiles, which shall continue next time. I'll see you guys next time on Lobes Fails at Sultan Sanctuary.